Hello there, how you doing? And welcome back. Right, so we've got to try and help this woman out, haven't we? Well, she's basically burnt at the stake, I think. So, right, let's get this torch put out first. Yeah, so we got to go and speak to a load of people, haven't we? Bloody hell, there's a lot. So let's get down here and find this first person. And we'll fast travel down there. Okay, right. Who's first on the list then? Over here. I'm just thinking whether it's worth me having a bath, like to go to the bathhouse to get that sorted so I'm a bit more presentable. I want to see what these do. There must be something that makes me. This would be a good one to take. Alright, let's have that. So it's got to be the tailor, innit? The first one. The fella that took all my money, the bastard. Oh, he's not here, is he?
Greetings, Henry.
But she is.
Well, how did it go with that husband of mine?
Well, I tried all sorts of things. I did everything in my power. But nothing helped.
Oh, Henry. You were my last hope. All I can do now is pray to the Virgin Mary for a miracle.
I need your help with something. I'm sure you've heard. Johanka was locked up by the Inquisitor.
Who hasn't? The whole of Sasso is talking about it. And the Inquisitor was asking around about her.
I'd like to ask you to appear before the court and say something in Johanka's defense.
I understand, but you'll have to forgive me.
Oh.
I don't want to show my face there. Never mind speak for Johanka. I wouldn't want people to associate me with her. What with her being a heretic, see?
God.
People and their evil tongues. But I understand. It's a tricky business. I won't push you.
Right. Well, that's that then, isn't it? Alright, let's see if she'll
Good morning.
repair, if I've got anything that needs repairing. While I'm here. I don't think I've got anything to sell her, have I? Penance robe. No, I might have to keep that. I've probably got to do something else, haven't I? Right, okay, she's next to bloody useless. Right then, on to B. Where's B? Back up there. I think I've got to do it in order it bloody wants me. Alright. Let's go back up here then.
Yeah. Yeah.
Right, I just saw B flash past me there. Must be in here. Upstairs, I reckon. Unless they're in here. No, right, upstairs then. It's not the person, is it? Oh, it's this fella, isn't it? I don't really want to be speaking to him again. Right. I don't know why it's come up. Now we need to speak to the other people. Right, let's skip him for now. Let's go up there. So I'm not sure how long this DLC is going to last. I'm pretty sure, thinking that once this is done, that's the end of it. And then we can start another one. Right. Is he the one I've got to speak to? No. It's old Brian Blessed, isn't it? I've got to speak to. Right. Must be upstairs. Yeah. Here we go.
My God, what happened to you? You look like you've been assaulted.
Alright, I need to have a bath, don't I? What's this dead soldier's document?
I found this document in the woods by Sasau. Careful, it's a bit bloody.
Don't tell me those fools got themselves. Oh, to hell with it. And did you come across any Cumans?
Yes, they're finished.
There now. It's not such a fuck-up after all. Here's some money for you. It was supposed to be for those idiots, but it seems they asked for 100 groschen more than they deserved.
Nice.
I need something from you, sir. I suppose you heard that Johanka was locked up by the Inquisitor and is facing charges of heresy.
I did, and it's most disturbing news.
What you might not know is that he's agreed that I can defend her at the trial.
You? Do you even know what to say?
Well, I'm preparing for it. I'll think up something, don't worry. But I need you to testify at the court. In Johanka's defense, of course.
Naturally. You don't think I could just sit here and do nothing? Besides, the bishop has already insisted that I appear before the court.
Oh. All right.
One moment. I apologize if I was a little hasty. This whole affair has left me anxious. I appreciate that you want to defend her. However, I don't think it would have any effect. No offense, but I don't think you'll be able to achieve anything in court. I'm afraid the Inquisitor will judge as he sees fit, whatever anyone says. But I have an idea how you could help.
Oh? How's that?
Flee. With Johanka, of course.
That's not a good idea.
No, I don't think that's a good idea. I'm sure Johanka will be acquitted by the court and everything will be all right. Running would just confirm the Inquisitor's suspicions, and she'd always be looking over her shoulder.
I don't agree. As I said, I don't believe you can affect the outcome of the court. If Johanka flees, yes, she'll have to lie low for a while, but in time it will all blow over. You can take her anywhere, as long as it's far enough from here. A girl like that will always find her feet. She can easily hide out somewhere where she's not known. Maybe there could even be a place for her on my estate. Think about it. But whatever you decide, if Johanka comes to any harm, you'll have me to answer to. I'm very fond of her, and her of me, and I don't want anything to happen to her, understand? But if everything ends well, I'll show you my gratitude, I assure you. God be with you.
Right, okay, well, why don't you fucking take her away and put me in this shit? Right, it's not looking good, is it? Alright, Matt, yeah, I think you're hungry, ain't you? I'll get you something to eat. Alright, Can't run away with her, that's ridiculous. I don't think she's up for that. She wants to stay and help the sick, doesn't she? Right, here you are. Come here.
Look what I've got for you. You'll love this.
Yeah, let's give you some of that. There you go. Right. Who's next on the list then? Back down here again. Alright, let's go to the bathhouse quickly. Get spruced up.
Yeah.
Oh, fucking hell. Oh. Sure it's one of the areas.
God bless. What can I help you with?
I'd like to order something here.
Uh-huh. And what do you want?
He's covered in blood. It's no wonder I'm not doing well. Have a bath, launder my garments.
Get myself fixed up a bit. Have a bath and get my clothes washed.
I'm sure you'll be extremely satisfied.
Good luck then.
Who's the man who died? The one who's lying in the church?
Oh, that was old Lokota. He was a respectable fellow.
She ain't going to tell me
That's
anything
all I
different.
needed to know.
Goodbye.
This was... no, it's not that one. Yeah, let's have those two. It might help us. Right. Right, mind the roof.
Yeah.
Good wives. Come have a look.
Right, the bailiff, innit? By the looks of things. All I could do is something to eat. I am starving. So a bit of that. And a manky sausage. That's taking us right up, and we'll have a manky apple. Or two. There we go. Perfect. And we'll have one of those. Right, let's see if this fella can help. Alright, there's a few things there to talk to him
Inquisitor
about.
Yaroslav is going to try Johanka.
I know. He was here asking questions, too.
Oh? What did he want to know?
Various things. Like how things are here, whether people are honest, whether we observe the fest days, and so forth. And then he asked about Johanka. About what she preaches, whether people come to listen to her and that. He's been talking to a lot of other people in Sasau, too. I even heard that Katra, the swordsmith's wife, invited him to dine with them.
That's interesting. Thanks for telling me. Was he just asking questions, or does he want you to testify before the court?
Yes, he did ask me to testify, and I'm none too happy about it.
I see. And what are you going to say about her?
It depends what I'm asked, but there's not much I can say. I don't know Johanka very well. She seems virtuous and self-sacrificing to me. She's never done anything wrong, and no one here ever had a cross word to say about her. Until recently. Maybe some gossip about her and Sir Sebastian. but I've heard similar talk about half the women folk here.
Johanka has helped a lot of people here, selflessly. Her heart is in the right place.
True. But then there's that preaching of hers. Folk have been falling out. They're split according to whether they believe Johanka or not. I don't know quite what to think of it myself. But I don't want to jump to conclusions. I'll wait and see what the learned bishop has to say.
Right. Could try and bribe him, couldn't we?
Couldn't you add something good to your testimony for Johanka? I would, show my gratitude substantially.
What? Are you trying to bribe me to commit perjury?
Shit.
The Inquisitor will hear how you're going about defending Johanka.
Oh, God. Alright, we better rely on this one.
Good Lord, no. I wouldn't dream of it. I expressed myself badly, that's all. What I was trying to say, rather clumsily, is that I'd be very glad if you were to speak on Johanka's behalf, because she really deserves it.
Well, I'll overlook your clumsiness then.
Thank God.
Thank you, Master Bailiff.
Alright,
Bye.
we better leave it at that. Alright, let's see what he'll
I'm
say
honest
about
that
some
you
of the
should
other
come to me.
things. Doesn't bother you that your own men are fighting there. I don't know what that's about. But clearly
Does it
something's
really
there.
not bother you that your men also go to the quarry to fight?
Why should it bother me? You call it fighting, I call it training. Once they start smashing heads with sticks or stabbing each other in the back, then I'll intervene. But until then,
And you don't mind that they wager on it?
seems to me that's less of a sin than wagering on dice. I've nothing against one of those fellows earning some extra money if he's good. I might have to hire them to help out in town if there's any more trouble.
So you don't plan on doing anything about it?
What concern is it of yours? If they start brawling all over town and attacking people, then there'll be cause to take them in. But for now, let them keep fighting.
Right. I think we've already spoken to him
Who's the
about
man who died?
the person
The
in the
one who died
church.
in the church?
Ah, that was old Locotta. He was a respectable fellow.
Thank you. That's all I needed to know.
Good luck then.
Right, we nearly balls it up there for her. Right. Looks like he's sending us over this way, the next one. Yeah, in the church.
Who's there?
What's that?
Oh, stop panicking. Well, I come the wrong way, I haven't I? Fucking hell. So there's still no body laying here, is there? That's where I would assume he'd be. Oh, it's not him. It's this fella here. Let's do a donation.
That donation to the church, did it help?
Indeed. Bonum commune is a prerequisite, if not the very meaning of existence of our Christian society. It expresses not only an interest in the common welfare and order, but also solidarity with the poor and needy. Once again, I thank you.
Right.
Father?
What, I'd remind him that I gave him some money?
I know, son.
He's planning a hearing.
Rightly so. It's about time this whole matter was dealt with.
What do you think about it then?
As I say, it's a good thing that the matter is being investigated. The things Johanka has been preaching are, to say the least, disturbing.
No, he ain't
Who
gonna
knows
help,
what
is
these
he?
dreams are that she speaks of, and her words are only putting ideas in people's heads and leading them astray. Now, instead of going to church, as they should, they go to her in the false belief that they will find solace It's creating a chasm between the people and the church and leading them away from the true teaching left to us by Christ. They're misguided and swamped in heretical ideas.
But Johanka is no heretic. She's a good, kind girl who's only trying to do the right thing. I'll defend her.
Suit yourself. But mind you don't get ensnared in her fallacies, and leave it to the bishop to judge the matter.
Of course.
God be with you.
Right. No fucking joy there then. Right. Who's next then? On my hit list. Alright, to the tavern. What have I got? That's, oh, I've got to dig them up. Oh god, probably. She always freaks out. Let me speak to her.
God be with you. Do you need anything?
Who's the man who died? The one who's lying in the church?
He's not lying in there.
Lokota. He was a respectable fellow.
Thank you. That's all I needed to know.
Good luck then.
Gravedigger.
God save. What can I do for you?
Who's the man who died? The one who's lying in the church?
Ah, that was old Lokota. He was a respectable fellow.
I don't think he's going to give me any
What are his
other
sons
information.
Oh, they're sturdy men. Sturdy and straightforward. Mind you, Peter doesn't have any sense of humor that you'd notice. He takes everything as seriously as a sermon. Mark's a more open sort, and a little superstitious, but don't make fun of him.
Yeah, there's nothing
That's
we're
all I
going to
needed to
learn
know.
about that.
God be with you.
I need to speak to find the sons. Right. Right, to the tavern.
Yeah. Yeah.
Not doing very well at this. We're not getting many people to support her. I think she's going to get burnt, unfortunately. Right. Oh, was it her I needed to speak to? Him. Is he?
God grant you health. How may I help you?
No. Wrong one. Ah, could be upstairs. Yeah. Ah. Down in my room. Maybe down here then. No. Ah, could be him. Yes.
Goodman Pavel, you're still here. That's a relief. I was afraid I'd miss you.
Ah, Henry.
Oh
What would
dear.
you like from
Reputation
me?
lost.
Maybe you'd like to rob me of what I have left, or what is it this time?
Oh dear.
What on earth do you mean?
You stole half of the money you were supposed to donate. You robbed me, lied to me, and dishonored the Blessed Virgin on whose behalf Johanka spoke.
Oh dear. Let's lie again.
You're accusing me falsely. I donated the money I found in the place you described, and it wasn't easy to find either.
You mean half of the money I put there?
Half? What are you saying?
Don't think you can fool me. When it comes to coin, my memory is flawless. I remember exactly how much was there. 90 score groschen.
Well, then someone must have found it earlier and taken some.
Someone finds treasure and takes only half? Very fishy, I'd say.
No, not at all, actually. A lot of footpads think if they leave 1 groschen for every groschen they steal, it will absolve them of their sin, and they can line their purses with a clean conscience.
Nice one, Henry.
Well, there is a certain twisted logic to it. I know some merchants who think just like that. All right, Henry. I admit I jumped to conclusions.
Yeah, calling me a liar.
Now we've got that settled, there's something I'd like to ask of you. The
Yeah.
Inquisitor has locked up Johanka. She's accused of heresy. I'd like to ask you to speak to the court in Johanka's defense.
Of course, Henry. You have my word. And the word of a burgher of Colleen ought to mean something. But to speak in defense of someone accused of heresy is no small matter. What do you want me to say?
The same thing you told me. That it was a sacred sign that you happened to be nearby when Johanka was speaking, and so on.
True. I'll tell the bishop that. You can rest assured.
Thank you very much. Please wait here a few more days for the court to convene, then I'll send for you.
All right. For Johanka's sake, I'll wait.
Right, fucking hell. I was going to fuck that one up as well. Right. Who's next then? No, that's the one that's going to have him for dinner, isn't it? Alright, let's go there then. To the swordsmith. I don't think the knight's coming back, or thing. I hope someone's feeding it.
Yeah. Yeah. I'm here about Johanka.
You're that fella of hers, are you? What do you want?
No. I'm just a friend of hers. Matthias is her fella.
Huh. God knows how many she has.
I heard you invited Bishop
She's not going to help, is
to come
she?
dine with you?
Yes, so what? Bishop Yaroslav is an esteemed visitor to Sasau, and it's only fitting he should be suitably hosted by devout burghers.
Well, I'm pretty sure she's probably just been slagging her off. So let's find out what she's got
What have you
against
got
her.
against Johanka?
Nothing. The question is, what has she got against us? Tell me that.
What?
She turns up here and tries to tell us how to live our lives. Says the Virgin Mary whispers to her in the night. Yeah, I'm sure. To a simple village wench. I'd like to know who's really putting those ideas in her head. She's just getting people all worked up. Men, especially. Coming around here with her nonsense. Sasau is a decent, orderly place, I'll have you know. We don't want any trouble here. All this talk about hellfire and the end of the world. God have mercy. No one is interested in what she has to say. All they want is some spectacle. She ought to have thought twice before she started. Not that she wasn't warned.
What do you mean, warned?
As I said, she was told.
Should I threaten her then?
Damn it, woman, tell me what you meant by that.
I didn't mean anything by it.
Out with it!
If you must know, some of the fellas want to have it out with her and tell her to stop. No one wants her speeches here. But would she listen? No. The devil possessed her to bring harm to us.
So it was you who sent those men?
All I wanted was to protect the Sasau folk against her poisonous tongue.
She's
And
a
I'll
wrong
do
one, isn't
just
she?
that. The Monsignor asked me to testify in court. And I'll tell everything I know there.
And I'll do likewise. Farewell.
Fuck you if I'm going to be selling you my swords,
Good luck, then.
you bitch. Right. Fucking hell. It's not looking good, I swear. Oh, dear. All right, we've got to go back up to the monastery, I think. Yeah. Got a couple here. Those two. Let's hope they speak on her behalf. What do we do with the horse? Oh, there it is.
Yeah.
All right, we won't go and see him yet. Let's speak to these two here.
Henry, I must have a word with...
Yes.
Brother Nicodemus.
You've heard something?
Oh, what's
The
happened to his
Inquisitor has
face?
decided that Johanka will be tried, but he's agreed that I can defend her.
That's really quite unusual. It must mean he hasn't come to a clear conclusion yet.
Yes. I'll get her out of it.
I'm afraid it may not be that easy. The thing is, I expect Johanka will say the same things before the court that she's been preaching.
What are you saying?
Well, I've been thinking about what she's been saying, and it seems to me her preaching has a certain progression. Are you acquainted with the notion of the three orders of man?
Not really, no.
It's like this. It's said that everyone has their God-given place and purpose on earth. Laboratores, oratores, and bellatores. Those who work, those who pray, and those who fight. The common folk are born to work, to reap the fruits of the earth and to obey the laws of God and man. It is the purpose of the nobles to protect the people and the church against all dangers and to maintain peace and justice on earth. And the church in turn has the task of caring for the spiritual welfare of all, ensuring the salvation of their souls and bringing solace to the people in times of hardship so that they can endure their earthly trials and enter the kingdom of heaven.
But what's all that got to do with Johanka?
Well, I noticed in her first sermon she primarily addressed the concerns of the common folk, and in the second, she criticized the nobility.
Ah. So you think she might start talking about the church?
Yes, I'm afraid she might. I dread to think how that might end up. Henry, you must warn her against that.
Quiet!
She must show humility before the Inquisitor, and the wisest course would be to admit to being wrong. She's rather stubborn, but perhaps she'll listen to you.
But the Inquisitor said no one's allowed to see her.
No one except the Inquisitor's own men. You'll just have to think something up. I'm afraid Johanka's fate is mainly in your hands now. I'm relying on you.
Bloody hell. Honestly, it's not looking good. Right, who else we got to speak to? Oh, the tart.
Adela, the Inquisitor is going to try Johanka in court.
Oh, Lord. I hope she's acquitted. I was absolutely devastated when they took her away.
I need people to speak in her defense, and I'd like to ask you to do it.
I don't want to go there. Really. I'm afraid of that Inquisitor.
You get burnt at the stake too.
You helped me, and so did Johanka. It's only right that I should try and help her. But what am I supposed to say there? I'm just a simple village girl. I don't know anything about these things.
That doesn't matter. You just be yourself. It should be enough to talk about all the good Johanka does here, and how she helps others. I'll send for you if you're needed.
All right.
Thanks a lot.
Right. Oh, hang on. Got another one come up now. Right. Let's speak to this fellow here. Or is this the one I've already spoken to?
Can't sleep again.
Yeah, I think I've already spoken to him.
Witnesses can be summoned for Johanka's trial. So I wanted to ask you if you give a testimony. Maybe some learned speech in her defense?
I'd be glad to do it. Johanka deserves my help. Such testimonies could carry a lot of weight. You should try and get as many as you can.
I'm trying that, mate.
May the Lord watch over you.
Well, we got a few people, but I think we need to go back down here and see if we can speak to her. I think that's all we can do. All right, let's just save it while I remember. Okay. So where is she going to be? I don't know if I can get to her this way. Don't know where the jail is. Alright, I've got to go through the building, I reckon. Unless it's at the top. Let's have a look. Got to pick the lock. God, here we go. Oh. She's not in here, but there's a chest in here. Oh, that's very hard. Not going to open that up. She's in here now. How are we going to get to speak to her? I don't know how to get to her. She's not going to be in here.
Is someone there?
What the hell was that?
Maybe I've got to speak to one of these.
I hope I can be of some humble service to you.
Good luck, then.
You got anything? No. He's going to get his supper. There was nothing there though, was there? He's gone off down there. Where's he going? Oh, he wants to sit out in the rain. Actually, I'll cook this meat, warrior. If I can. No. Well, I don't know how to get to her. So there's nothing up here. Now, I've been in there. There is no way of actually getting to her. Ah, here it is. Didn't even look like a door there.
Hey, clear off. No one's allowed to talk to your hunker. Bishop Yaroslav's orders.
I'll pay. We'll try it.
I'm sure the bishop wouldn't mind if you had to go and answer a call of nature. And if it were a nice long call, there'd be a few groschen in it for you.
Don't even try it. I'm warning you.
Alright, we'll try the old silver tongue.
Come on now. Just between the two of us. Johanka is my friend. She has no one else but me. The Inquisitor will surely take her away, and I'll never see her again. I just want to say goodbye to her before she disappears forever. What would you do in my place?
Well, since you put it that way, but I'd be taking a big risk, disobeying the bishop's orders. He'd have my head for it.
Of course. I wouldn't expect you to put yourself at risk without a reward.
Alright. Let's go down to 250.
Since it's you...
I'd almost shake on that. Almost.
Alright. There.
Alright. Go on then. But make it quick, eh?
For sure. Thanks a lot. I owe you. Johanka, are you alright?
Yes, Henry. I'm fine. I'm glad to see you.
I spoke to the Inquisitor. He wants to put you on trial.
I know. It's all in God's hands now.
No, it's not. I mean, it is, of course. But the bishop has allowed me to defend you.
You want to defend me? Thank you. Henry, that's very kind of you. But you needn't bother. Our Lady won't let anything bad happen to me.
I
am
wouldn't bet
her
on that.
instrument, and I'm completely in her hands. Everything that's happening is her sacred will.
I won't stand by with my arms folded. You need someone to testify for you. As I said, I will defend you.
If you insist. Maybe it's the will of the Virgin that you came to me. So be it then.
About that trial,
Yes, the trial.
I'll get some people who will testify for you in court. But Brother Nicodemus is worried you'll say things that will make the Inquisitor angry. Please don't do that. You have to talk to him respectfully, answer his questions with humility, and not say anything to annoy him. And don't say anything against the church or priests. Please.
I'll say only what the Blessed Virgin wants me to say.
Oh, God.
Johanka, please. You mustn't say anything against him or the church. Be contrite. Maybe even admit you might have been wrong about some things. I don't think the Inquisitor is so bad. If you submit to him, he'll drop the charges.
You too now. You're speaking exactly the same as his assistant. The two of you joined forces against me, did you?
I've nothing to do with him. I didn't even know he was here. Believe me, I'm really trying to help you.
You don't believe me anymore, do you?
I do, Johanka, I believe you. But in court, you must speak reasonably, prudently. A lot depends on it. Maybe even your life.
I appreciate your concern for me, Henry, really, I do. But you must understand. I can't deny that the Virgin Mary visits me, or what she wants to tell us. Not now. After everything that's happened, I can't. Otherwise, she won't heal Matthias.
But you have to consider yourself and what's good for you. Surely you don't want to be convicted of heresy. That won't do anyone any good, neither you nor Matthias.
I've already told you. Everything is in the hands of the Blessed Virgin. I will accept with humility the fate she grants me.
Oh, Sakra. This is going to be a right mess.
It is. I've told you about the pilgrimage, though, haven't I?
I went to Ujits, like you asked.
That's good, Henry. I hope you purged yourself of your sins.
I did the pilgrimage of penance, like you said. And in the church, I begged the Virgin Mary for forgiveness.
And she will bless you, Henry. You're a good man. Remember that. And don't stray into wrongdoing again.
Well, I can't guarantee that.
I made a donation to the church, too.
Yeah.
And the parish priest there, Father Godwin, he was asking about you.
Was he? Well, what did you tell him?
Oh, just about everything that's going on and the things you were saying.
Uh-huh. Good, Henry. The more people who
I
hear
think
about it...
she's crisp and dry before we even get in the cult.
What did Bishop Yaroslav ask you about?
All sorts of things. Like how the Virgin Mary visits me, what she shows me, and about preaching to the people. Actually, he was really quite pleasant. He asked me about Scalets, whether I go to church, and a lot of other things. And in the end, he told me I mustn't speak in public again about the visitations and that. But I couldn't obey an order like that. The Blessed Virgin is testing me, and I have to do what she asks, no matter who or what stands in the way.
I'd say he wasn't too happy about that.
No. He came there with his men, dispersed the people, and had me arrested and locked up here.
Well, I'm not fleeing. Yeah, she is fucked. Come on, Matt. This way. Okay. Who else we got to go and see? We'll go and tell him how it went, and then we'll see the Inquisitor. Just thing is, back in those days, you know, if you just said the wrong thing or cast suspicion, you'd be like tried as a witch. It was rife, wasn't it? And And she seems to be hell-bent on standing her ground and speaking what she feels is the truth. I don't know. Oh, I think this is the guy I've got to speak to. Hang on, mate. Don't go yet.
Okay.
I know it's the overseer.
I spoke to Johanka.
And did you manage to convince her?
I'm afraid not. She's stubborn. She says she answers only to the Blessed Virgin.
Oh dear, Henry. That's not good at all. What about her family? Doesn't she have a relative she might listen to?
No. None of them survived the raid on Skalitz.
She has no one at all left in the world? Poor child.
Fuck. I don't think there's anything we can really do at the moment. Right, let's go and speak to the Inquisitor. Let's just go and balls it right up. Like his armour. Right, let's have another potion. I'm gonna have one of those. Right, here goes nothing. Ender in a duel. If I could do that, I've got a chance.
Monsignor, I've heard of various irregularities in the province that might be of interest to you.
Very good, my son. Good Christians certainly shouldn't conceal such things. Please, speak.
A demon's skull was found on the church building site.
Yes, I heard something about it. A disturbing report. Tell me what you know about it.
It was a deception, sir. Someone made it with evil intentions, to frighten people. I found the skull and brought it to the local knacker. He confirmed it was a human skull with animal horns stuck on.
You did the right thing, Henry, in uncovering the deception and in telling me about it.
Well, the parish priest in Ujits is rather unorthodox. Not that he's a bad person, not at all. He takes good care of his flock, no doubt. It's just that he drinks quite a lot. In fact, he's even said mass while drunk. And, he keeps a concubine.
That distresses me. All the more so because what you describe isn't at all unique amongst the clergy. Thank you for telling me, Henry. Matters like this certainly must be addressed.
Am I just crossing everybody up here? Oh my god.
Some women in Ujits went to the herbalist for magic ointment. Then they went to the woods, smeared this ointment on themselves, and engaged in all sorts of incantations and spells.
What? Witchcraft? God have mercy. They must be brought to justice. Who is this herbalist they visited?
Oh no. Oh god.
I don't know, unfortunately. I only heard what I already told you.
That's a pity. Thank you for telling me. Once I've finished with Johanka's case, I'll consider what's to be done about this.
There are interesting things going on inside the monastery.
In the monastery? What kind of things?
Oh, various things that people are talking about. There's a lot of talk about the construction of the new church and how much it must be costing. But actually, nothing that would interest you, really. I won't waste your time with it.
As you wish.
Alright. Oh.
There are interesting things.
This is because this keeps popping up.
In the monastery? What kind of things?
The monks in the monastery are very concerned with the election of the new abbot. There's a lot of scheming going on over it.
But how do you know about it? How does a servant of the royal hetman come by knowledge of the confidential affairs of the Brotherhood of Monks?
I caught wind of it. I heard it from a novice that the brothers were sending out at night to buy wine for them.
I see. And what was the name of this novice?
God, I don't know. Cyril.
Cyril.
Do you take me for a fool? There's no such novice at the monastery. The prior informed me that someone recently infiltrated the monastery with the aid of a letter of acceptance that didn't belong to him.
Oh, shit.
And his description of the intruder fits you remarkably well. Is there anything you'd like to add, Brother Gregor?
But Monsignor, it's not like that. I can explain.
And indeed you will. That I can assure you. And you'll have plenty of time for it.
Oh, no, they sent me to jail. Oh, fuck, what about the trial? That's ridiculous, man. I wish I hadn't said nothing. I should have just started the trial, not grassed him up about everything. I think I've missed it. I've missed it. Oh, bollocks, right. Okay, we've gone through all of this. We're going to have to start the trial.
I'm ready, Monsignor.
Excellent. I have also completed my investigation. We may commence then with the proceedings?
I found a storm. Don't fucking sound very good. Right,
yes.
Let's do it. Shit.
Good. I will send for everyone who is to bear witness and have Johanka brought before the court. We'll commence first thing tomorrow morning.
Yes, sir.
One more thing. These are solemn proceedings that demand a certain decorum. I won't tolerate any clanking armor or otherwise inappropriate attire. You will wear this robe.
Of course. Thank you, Monsignor.
Very well. Rest now, and we'll meet in the morning. Good luck to you.
Oh, I've got to wear a shitty robe. This ain't gonna go well. I can just tell that.
Let us begin.
I, Bishop Yaroslav of Benishov, by the grace of God, Papal Inquisitor, have come here to Sassaw in response to reports of Marian visitations and the preaching activities of one Johanka, a commoner. And I have found, indeed, that by her arbitrary word she's been leading good people astray and encouraging their rebellion against their betters. Furthermore, Johanka has attempted to usurp the glory that belongs alone to Holy Mother Church, and to appoint herself as an intermediary of the wisdom and grace of Almighty God. This does not behove any layperson, and certainly not a woman. It is therefore necessary to remedy her transgressions, and to investigate the extent and the basis of her misguidance. Or, as the case may be, heresy. Henry of Skalitz has elected to appear here in Johanka's defense, and his wish has been allowed. Anyone who elects to speak here does so before God, and shall be bound by a most sacred oath, to speak only the truth. I will first hear the testimony of Father Fabian, who sent me word of this matter, and who should best know what deeds are done in his parish. Father Fabian, will you tell us what Johanka has been proclaiming?
Johanka claims that she has received visitations from Our Lady, the Holy Mother of God, who speaks to her in the night. It is an outrageous claim that I hold to be entirely untrue.
And did Johanka come forward to ask your advice regarding these alleged apparitions?
She did not. Instead, she took it upon herself to spread her supposed wisdom to the people.
And prior to this, did Johanka attend church? Did you see her at your sermons, Father?
I did not, Monsignor. What's more, the parish priest of Skalitz is staying at my presbytery just now. Johanka knows him well enough, but she didn't come to see even him. I believe Johanka is deliberately avoiding the church. Instead, she meets her followers secretly in the woods and preaches to them. Either she made everything up, or the devil himself is whispering in her ear.
If I may, Monsignor, the Virgin Mary really does speak to Johanka.
Is that so? And on what do you found this claim?
It couldn't be the devil. Johanka lives at the monastery, doesn't she? Close to the cave of St. Procopius. St. Procopius, who overpowered the devil and cast him down, did he not? The evil one would hardly dare return to the dominion of the saints to whisper in Johanka's ear. Surely that's obvious.
It's true, Henry, that evil spirits, or even Lucifer himself, would have little power in the vicinity of the remains of St. Procopius.
But the fact that she lives at the monastery doesn't mean that she is not misguided. What's more, she is an interloper there herself, who would not even be tolerated if it weren't for Brother Nicodemus.
Yes, Father, I am aware of
He
the
certainly
impropriety
wants
of
her
the presence
burning,
of
doesn't he?
monastery grounds. But in this, I must concur with Henry.
Monsignor, would you please hear the testimony of the respected burgher Pavel of Kolin? He will testify that Johanka isn't making anything up.
Well, I'm very curious what this Pavel will tell us. Call Pavel of Kolin.
Before the Virgin in prayer and thanked her for their salvation.
I'm a little surprised to find a counselor of Kolin here, especially you, who makes no secret of your animosity towards Sasau Monastery.
True. Although I have only criticized the monastery in secular matters of property, which concerned a dispute with the town of Kolin, and therefore my duties as a counselor.
Pavel, please tell us about your recent experience.
I'm all ears, Goodman.
Monsignor, some years ago I hid some money in Sasau woods. When I found myself here again recently and heard Johanka's words, I remembered that matter. Johanka made me aware of my inordinate love of wealth, and I resolved to donate the money in question for the common good of Sasau. For this I needed an honest intermediary who would locate the money. In this too, Johanka helped me by putting me in touch with Henry here. By the grace of God, he found the long-lost treasure and donated it for the good of Sasau. The whole matter I regard as the intervention of the Holy Spirit.
An interesting tale, Goodman Pavel.
Not only that, it's also evidence of divine providence, and that Johanka isn't making anything up. She wasn't possessed by an evil spirit. On the contrary, Our Lady really did speak to her.
I must concur with that, Monsignor. because I was subsequently also visited in a dream by the Virgin Mary.
Oh God, he's gonna get burnt as well.
Yes. She appeared in a blue cloak and waved to me.
Do you swear that what you say is true, Pavel?
I swear by Almighty God, Monsignor.
Remarkable. Truly remarkable. Very well, Goodman. Thank you for your testimony. You may stand down.
Even if it were true, why would Our Lady choose a simple village girl like Johanka?
You're right, Father Fabian. That is quite untoward. Let's proceed then. Is there anything else you want to add, Henry?
Yes. Please call Brother Nicodemus. He has something to say about it. He's a man of learning and knows more about these things than I do.
Certainly. I also wish to hear his testimony. Call him. Nicodemus, for some time you were insisting that the infirmary needed extra pairs of hands. It was only at your request that Johanka, against all accepted custom, was allowed inside the monastery walls. I've already spoken to Abbot Peter about her, but please tell me how Johanka behaved.
Monsignor, I must stand behind Johanka. The girl is a treasure, selfless, charitable and good-hearted. She helped more people here than anyone else. I have never seen her do anything that would contradict the behavior of a good Christian. She never discussed questions of faith with me. She was always focused only on her work, which she carried out impeccably.
And afterwards, when she began making claims of Marian apparitions?
Yes. Yes, that's quite an extraordinary thing. The things she preached couldn't have come from any of the brothers, or from books, because she can't read. Therefore, I believe the Blessed Virgin really spoke to her.
Good man.
Nonsense. She made the whole thing up.
He's
Or
an
someone
arsehole.
did prompt her. You're very keen to defend her, brother. It makes me wonder whether she didn't get her wisdom from you.
I already said she got none of it from me, and I would never lie before Almighty God. But it seems to me it's the inadequate education of the good parish priest here that's behind his flimsy litany.
What? Am I to be criticized by someone who's more a gardener than a scholar?
Father Fabian, let Nicodemus speak. And you, Nicodemus, stick to the point if you please.
Certainly, Monsignor. Please allow this humble gardener to put the good priest right, because he evidently knows nothing of the fact that other women before Johanka had similar experiences. Blessed Hildegard of Bingen also had similar visions. And what about St. Bridget, or Elizabeth of Schurnau, or Catherine of Siena? Like them, Johanka here only humbly spreads the message of Our Lady. She does not present herself as an intermediary of divine mercy. Please do not condemn Johanka, Bishop Yaroslav. In my judgment, her visions are genuine and her words sincere.
Thank you, Nicodemus. Your plea is very bold. But what you say about Hildegard and the others is true. You can rest assured I will consider your words very carefully. Fabian, have you had trouble with heretics before, or had any suspicions of heresy here?
Not much, Monsignor. Now and then there have been traveling preachers and various charlatans here and there. Although, I did recently get reports that there were members of the Waldensian sect hiding in the province.
Waldensians? So there have been heretics concealed here. So, it cannot be ruled out that Johanka also associated with them.
God.
Perhaps they are even behind this matter, too. Thank you, Father Fabian. That's all.
I'm glad to have been of service, Monsignor.
I thank you also,
arsehole.
Brother Nicodemus. You too may stand down. Call Hoshek, bailiff of Sasau. Bailiff, Has there been any suspicious activity here recently?
Well, there have been cumins on the rampage in the woods and on the roads, and all sorts of bands of footpads and brigands around the province. But otherwise, it's all been peaceful and quiet here, Monsignor.
How reassuring. And what of Johanka, bailiff? Has she been inciting the people here?
I couldn't tell you much about her. I hardly know her. She hasn't broken any laws, and folks speak well of her, for the most part. Although it's true, things have been a bit tense here, on account of her speeches.
Continue.
Quite a lot of people have been going to her since she started with that preaching. Some are even convinced she's a holy woman. From what I heard, they bring her small gifts or ask for her advice or blessing.
Sacrilege! People coming for blessings and bringing her gifts.
He's not doing her any good, is he?
All the makings of a cult.
Oh, I don't know, Monsignor. Begging your pardon, but that's overstating it a bit. But it's true. They met outside town, too, and it came to a bit of a skirmish. Nothing serious happened, though. Fellas punching each other in the mouth. If you'll excuse me, Monsieur, that happens all the time. Well, that's about all I can tell you, Monsignor.
Thank you, bailiff. That will be all. And you, Henry, you've been around Johanka more than anyone. Do people come to her for blessings?
I don't know anything about that. But when someone comes to her, she tries to help them, like a good Christian.
Henry, I'm sure you're aware that to lie here is a mortal sin and a crime.
I do. And I'm not lying.
All right. Anything else?
God. The bath wench.
Yes, Monsignor. I'd like you to listen to Adela. She amended her life and doesn't live in sin anymore, all because of Johanka. Her testimony will show that Johanka is an exemplary Christian, not the leader of some cult.
All right. Call this Adela. Adela, until recently you were living in the nearby town of Ledechko, is that so?
Yes.
And how did you make a living there?
I served at the baths, laundering and repairing clothes, and preparing the baths.
Is that all?
No. Sometimes I went with the fellas and pleasured them for money. But I don't do it anymore. I swear. I changed my ways on account of Johanka and Henry here, and now I lead a decent life.
You're saying you simply gave up your profession?
Yes. Henry convinced me, and Johanka took me in.
Very well. Thank you. And since you left Ledechko, have you sinned with anyone?
Well, it was only
Oh, God.
one time.
No.
And with whom did you sin?
Oh, dear.
With
Oh,
Henry.
you silly cow. I knew it was a mistake.
So Henry leads loose women to the path of righteousness, only to drag them back into sin again.
It wasn't quite like...
Quiet! Adela, answer me one more question. You're living with Johanka now, yes? Tell me what she says to the people who come to her.
Well, they come with all sorts of problems. Some want just advice. Some want her maybe to bless them or talk to Our Lady for them. They believe she's a holy woman.
So, Johanka accepts gifts from these people and then gives them her blessing?
No, it's not like that. Johanka doesn't bless anyone. And she doesn't want any gifts from anyone either. Folk just bring them. The things they bring, she gives them out to the sick and wounded. She doesn't keep anything. I swear.
You swear?
Yes. I swear to it all, Monsignor. I'd never lie to you.
All right. You may go. Now I wish to question Katra, the swordsmith's wife.
No,
Bring
that
her here.
bitch.
Katra, you are a respected townswoman who has a good overview of what goes on in Sasau. as you told me earlier, will you tell me now what you know of Johanka and her deeds?
Yes, I'll tell you everything, Monsignor. Johanka has been putting ideas into people's heads and causing chaos. What right has she to preach to us? A simple girl like that. As if we were bad people here, and she herself is a sinner. And an adulterer, a loose woman she is, who goes with anyone. And even fornicated with the custodian, Sir Sebastian.
Nasty piece of work.
That's nothing but slander.
Quiet, Henry. I will deal with this matter in a moment.
Forgive me, Monsignor, but Catra isn't telling the whole truth.
What do you mean, Henry?
She's the one who set a band of thugs on Johanka several times to cause trouble for her and threaten her. She wanted to drive Johanka out of town. That's not the deed of a good Christian, plotting intrigues like that. She admitted it all to me.
Is that true?
I only did what was necessary to stop her from bringing us to harm.
Monsignor, you can see yourself that Catra holds a grudge against Johanka.
Yes, I must agree with Henry. In view of your apparent antagonism towards Johanka, whatever the reasons for it, I cannot allow you to influence these proceedings.
Yeah,
you should have reported your concerns to Father Fabian instead of acting willfully as you did.
Too right.
She's bringing us nothing but trouble.
I will be the judge of her transgressions, not you.
Go on, fuck off.
I have also heard rumors of Johanka's immorality that cannot be ignored. Bring here the Sassa custodian, Sir Sebastian von Berg.
Oh, God. I don't know how this is going to go. It's 50-50 at the moment,
Sir
I'm
Sebastian,
thinking.
my apologies for raising the matter, but doubts have been cast on your virtue. I have been told that you have shared your
Trouble
bed
is,
with Johanka.
back in these days, it was already a foregone conclusion, regardless of the trial.
This is surely some mistake. Johanka is not a bad girl, and by no means a heretic.
Noted. Now please answer my question. Did you share your bed with Johanka or not?
Yes. But she's not...
Silence! So, Johanka not only incites rebellion against the nobles, but also seduces them into sin and immorality.
Monsignor, I've known Johanka a long time, and she's a virtuous girl and a good Christian. She just needed support. It wasn't a bodily desire, but one of the soul. Consider what she went through. Her whole family slaughtered, and everyone here turned their backs on her, but for Sir Sebastian. Anyone can make a mistake, can't they? And she's sorry for her mistake.
Monsignor, let's put a stop to this. It's undignified for us both. And for Johanka. She's no heretic, just a confused young girl to whom fate has been less than kind. Her confusion will pass. All it needs is for someone to explain to her the error of her ways. There's no necessity for extreme measures.
Sir Sebastian, be so kind as to leave the judgment of Johanka's transgressions to me. You may go.
Well, I think that's it, isn't it?
Henry? You've been very keen to appear here in Johanka's defense. You've said a lot about her, but please, tell me why you've been helping her all this time.
Monsignor, she's my friend. After the terrible things that happened in Scallis, neither of us has many dear ones left. It seemed only right to me to help her.
You seem like a compassionate man. It certainly says something about Johanka, that someone like you stands up for her. That will be all, Henry.
Monsignor, please permit me to say one more thing. I heard some wise words at a sermon in Scallis, and I think I should share them here. It's our Christian duty to fight against sin. But we must love the sinner. So I beg you, Monsignor, be lenient to Johanka.
You're right, Henry. Those are wise words. Nothing remains but to question Johanka herself.
This is where it all comes
Johanka
down like a
of
pack of
Scarlets,
cards.
You've heard the accusations brought against you, and we have also heard several testimonies. I already questioned you earlier, and it has also come to my attention that Henry here bribed a guard to allow him to see you in your cell, which I expressly forbade.
Bastard.
Johanka, do you wish to revise the answers you gave earlier, or do you stand by what you said?
I stand by everything I told you.
So be it. I expressly forbade you to continue preaching, and you promised not to do so. You defied my instruction and broke your promise. Why?
Forgive me, Monsignor. But I could do nothing else. Our Lady asked me to do it, and I couldn't refuse her. And I did the right thing. The Virgin Mary visited me again in my cell and showed me new things. Monks and prelates who took off their robes and put on princely cloaks instead. They threw down their staves, buckled on swords, and placed crowns on their heads. They rejected Christ's example and hoarded wealth for themselves. They paid no heed to the people, but only gave them absolution for money and...
Silence!
Yeah, she's talking about you, mate.
You will not speak like that. I have already heard more than enough. These proceedings are closed. You may leave. Johanka will now hear my verdict.
Oh, God.
Johanka, are you aware you're facing very grave accusations?
Yes, Monsignor. I am.
You stand accused of preaching from ignorance and leading the people away from the protective embrace of Holy Mother Church. If you do not recant, you will suffer grave consequences.
She's not going to recant, is she?
Ignorance clouded her reason. Child, it would distress me greatly to have to pronounce a verdict of condemnation. Speak then. Do you recant your sermons and swear never again to preach to the people? And are you prepared to repent?
As God is my witness, I did all this with good intentions. And the Virgin Mary did visit me, and I would be lying before her, before God and my own conscience, if I denied it.
If you don't recant and return to the bosom of Holy Mother Church, then you have sealed your own fate. Take her. We must all be ever vigilant of Lucifer's evil designs and avoid being caught in his snares. Only Holy Mother Church can safeguard all Christian folks from the onslaught of the devil. Only Holy Mother Church cares for their souls so they may find salvation in the kingdom of heaven.
It's all true, and the will of the Blessed Virgin, her sacred will that I will never recant.
Sometimes, to save the body of the true church, it is necessary to amputate a gangrenous limb.
Well, what are you going to do to her?
For grace
Look at her, fucking bitch.
Be the fruit. Of thy word. Jesus.
Johanka of Scarlets refuses to accept the truth and recant her delusive preaching. Her tongue is an instrument of the devil. It must be plucked out and cast from the body of the heretic, along with the devil.
It's awful, isn't it? They did this to people.
Purged of evil.
Poor cow. This is awful.
Despite her suffering, Johanka remained faithful to her conviction. Brother Nicodemus tried to heal her terrible wounds, but in vain. Her cruel punishment was too much to endure. Matthias never lived to hear of Johanka's fate. Soon afterwards, he succumbed to his sickness. Although it's forbidden to bury a heretic in consecrated ground, we lay Johanka and Matthias to rest, together, side by side, in a place where I hope they will finally find peace. As Brother Nicodemus said, surely God will forgive us for following our hearts.
Wow, what a sad ending. Well, I think we'll leave this episode here and we'll pick it up in the next one. Thanks a lot for watching and I'll see you again soon. Take care now. Bye bye.